Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I did this look using only Wet n Wild products. If you'd like to see how I accomplished this using only Wet n Wild products, just keep watching. Okay guys, jumping right in, we're going to use the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Face Primer and I'm going to apply that all over my face. Today's look is just going to be a simple everyday type of look using only Wet n Wild products. Drugstore and affordable, guys. Next we're going to go on to the Correction Wet n Wild Mega Glow Stick, and I just use this to cover up any dark spots or blemishes I have. Mine is in the color Follow Your Hibiscus. Jumping right into foundation, I'm going to be using Soft Beige Photo Focus Foundation, and I love this foundation. I love the applicator. It's so sanitary and easy to apply your foundation. Next, I'm taking my Tarte Kabuki brush and I'm just going to buff in my foundation. Just blend around my neck, my ears, forehead, everything, as you would normally apply foundation. Next, I'm taking the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Concealer, and I am in the color Classic Ivory. Nope, sorry, Light Ivory. And I'm just applying that under my eyes, down the bridge of my nose, my Cupid's bow, between my eyes, my forehead, and my chin, just to add some light to my face. Taking my beauty sponge, I'm just going to blend that all in, make sure I get no creases underneath my eyes. As you can see, it's really lightening up those areas of my faces. I'll also apply it to my eyelids and use that as an eyeshadow base. I'm just going to tap, tap, tap. Next, I'm going to move on to the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contouring Palette, and it is in the color Dulce de Leche, and I'm using that banana powder to set underneath my eyes and pretty much anywhere else I used to highlight with the concealer. It's going to brighten it up even more. Next, I'm going into the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Pressed Powder in the color Warm Light, and I'm going to just powder the rest of my face and down my neck to set my foundation. Going back into the contouring palette, I'm going to use that darker color to use kind of more as a bronzer than a contour, but we're just going to blend, blend, blend. And I'm using a Real Techniques blush brush, but I prefer to use it for bronzing. Gotta do the nose and my shoulders. Next, we're going to go into these Wet n Wild eyeshadows, and I'm going to be using the one in Walking on Eggshells. Not going to use those. We're going to use the Brow Bone color to use as a highlight in our inner corners and over our lids. And then we're jumping into the Holographic Heart from the Spring collection. This was limited edition, and I'm going into that crease middle color, the purple, and using that on my crease in my eyelids. Then we're going back into that Walking on Eggshells, and we're using the crease color in that one as well, which is a shimmery brown, and we're putting that on our outer corners and blending into our crease as well, but a little bit lower. Using a Wet n Wild blending brush, I'm going to take a little bit more of that purple color from the Holographic Heart palette and just blend those two colors together a little bit better. Then I'm using this Wet n Wild packing brush, and I'm going to be picking up the crease color from Walking on Eggshells and putting that on my lower lash line. Taking both crease colors now from both palettes, the purple and the brown, and adding that to the lower lash line as well. Just swiping away any fallout I might have. Then we're going on to mascara, and this is the Mega Protein Mascara in the color Black. It's a pretty decent mascara. Not my favorite, but definitely not the worst. Next, favorite part, highlighting. We're using the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder in Precious Petals. And I'm going to use this Wet n Wild highlighting fan brush and just apply it to my cheekbones, nose, above my eyebrows, cupid bows, and chin. Such a pretty highlighter. And affordable. Gotta do those shoulders. Next on to eyebrows, and we're just gonna fill them in a little bit and then brush them out, not go too crazy with the eyebrows today, and that is in Blonde Moments. Lips. We're gonna choose between these two, a mauve and a shimmer, and I think I'll go for the mauve, and that is in the color Rebel Rose. This is the Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit, and it is a liquid lipstick and it dries down. Pretty color. Last, we're going to be taking the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Setting Spray and just spray that all over our face so our makeup lasts all day. Taking the sponge just to help blend in any liquids with the powders. This is the finished look, guys, using only Wet n Wild. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate all the love and all the support. See you next time.